Hello everyone and welcome to So This Happened. Here we dive into the latest buzzworthy topics. My name is Margaret Usazua and quickly we move on to the first story of the day. Organized labor is firmly advocating for a new minimum wage of 250,000 naira, rejecting any notion of a starvation wage. Now, Chris Onyeka, the Assistant General Secretary of the NLC, emphasized that labor would not entertain the latest offers of 62,000 naira or 100,000 naira proposed by some individuals and economists. NLC President Joe Ajaero reiterated that the unionists are awaiting President Tinubu's consideration of their proposal. He made this statement during an interview at the ongoing International Labour Conference in Geneva, Switzerland. Now, quickly to the 10th of June 2024, the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation announced that the Tripartite Committee on National Minimum Wage had submitted its report. While the government and the organized private sector agreed on 62,000 naira, Labour remains steadfast in its demand for 250,000 naira. I like the sound of that actually. Now, contrarily, the Nigeria Governors Forum declared that any minimum wage above 60,000 naira would be unsustainable. Shagu Imiosan, the Director and Information of Public Relations at OSGF, noted that the committee's report will be presented to the President upon the return of the organized labor leaders from Switzerland. Now, guys, we have heard so much about this minimum wage saga. Now, what's your take on it? Do you think that 250K is a reasonable amount or realistic amount? Also, how do you think President Bola Tinubu can reconcile the significant gap between Labour's demands and the government's proposal? Now, I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, quickly to the second story of the day. Now, as the old saying goes, the grass is always greener on the other side until you get caught mowing someone else's lawn. Now, the Ogun State Community Social Orientation and Safety Corps, fondly known as Soul Safe Corps, have nabbed 46-year-old Ibrahim Ogunrinde from Adu Town for attempted murder. Now, here's what happened. Ibrahim, who is both a butcher and a farmer, decided to channel his inner thespian and posed as a harmless passenger. He asked the unsuspecting Kosu Daniel, aka Jeje, for a ride. Now, I beg your pardon to say that Kosu is a motorcyclist. Now, he asked for a ride to Olubo town at noon. Now, once they were on their way, Ibrahim allegedly turned into a knife-wielding maniac, stabbing Kosu in the neck and arm. He left Kosu in a puddle of blood and rode off on the victim's motorbike. Now, here's the plot twist. Ibrahim thought he had offed his rival, who is suspected of having an affair with his wife a couple of months back. But little did he know that Kosu Daniel survived and he was in fact rushed to the hospital and is now recuperating at the Federal Medical Center at Belkuta. According to the Director of Information and Public Relations, Maruf Yusuf, the suspect and the reclaimed motorbike have been sent to Magbon and the investigation is still ongoing. I mean, this story is not funny at all. It's not funny. And there's just this song that comes to mind. Magu, 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 ulogun. You go climb somebody's wife. Now you see your life, you're on your hospital bed. Not to downplay Ogunrinde's pain, no. I know that an illicit affair often leaves scars that run really deep. There was this one man on the internet laughing and speaking to how he had been sleeping with people's wives and hoping that they don't catch him. Very, very silly behavior if you ask me. But attempting to kill, that's on another level. You see, married women, this is for you. Learn to close your leg, close it like this. This act is very embarrassing and low for even you. And quickly we move on to the last story of the day, guys. Something deeply troubling is unfolding in Russia. Now, there is a report that Russia is allegedly coercing thousands of migrants and foreign students to fight alongside its troops in the war against Ukraine in exchange for visa renewals. Now, according to the business news platform, European officials have assessed that the Kremlin is employing this tactic to bolster its military ranks, a method initially used by the Wagner mercenary group. Now, the report indicates that Russia is threatening not to renew the visas of African students and young workers unless they agree to join the military. Now, In a disturbing escalation, Moscow has also been enlisting convicts from its prisons. Now, some Africans in Russia on work visas have also faced detention and were forced to choose between deportation or fighting. In some cases, individuals have also managed to bribe officials to remain in the country and avoid military service. Now, you see, this dire situation underscores a grim reality. If our dear country, Nigeria, provided better opportunities and stability, these students and workers wouldn't have to face such harrowing choices abroad. They could return home without the fear of being drawn into a foreign conflict under such distressing circumstances. Guys, what do you think? Now, I look forward to your thoughts in the comment section below. And that is all from me today. For more buzzworthy stories, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. My name is Margaret Osazua, signing off for now. See you next time.